Hey guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to validate the service that you have created. So what is validation? First of all, it's making sure people actually want to purchase your service. And here's how I like to validate whether or not a service is a good idea. Get at least one paying customer in the next week. If you can't get at least one paying customer in the next week, then you probably aren't solving a problem at the top of their totem pole, or you're not offering a service that they value. Don't tweak, change, or redo your website. You don't need to do any of that to validate the service. And don't buy any ads or put up a banner or pay per click or anything along those lines either. I'm going to show you exactly how to validate the service without spending any money. The easiest way to validate your new service is to ask a past or current happy client or someone you already know to try it out. And here's my sales philosophy. And I'll get a lot more into the sales philosophy during the week 4, which is my sales and upsell training. But let's just get a little bit into it. The hardest part of sales is to get that first dollar from a client. If you created an expensive service, you might have to offer a light service at first. For instance, when we first offered guest blogging services, we would offer one guest blog and one landing page for $300. The customer is still going to see the benefits and you can always upsell. So we would start out with a $300 service for one guest post and one landing page, and by the end we would do 5 to 6 or 7 or even 8 guest posts for that client, and we would charge $5,000, $6,000 depending on the type of publication that they wanted to get into, how long the type of landing page, things along those lines. But you can very easily go from $300 to $1,000. The hard part is getting that first $300. So let me show you what I mean by offering a light service. Remember the Facebook marketing for software as a service companies that we were going to offer. We were going to publish case studies using screencasts and video testimonials. We were going to get 500 new fans for them by optimizing their advertising. We were going to get one contest per month with the goal of getting more users. We were going to monitor their insights and report on the number of free trials, and we were also going to do the normal day-to-day Facebook activity. That is not a service you're going to be able to offer for very profitably for $300 a month. It's just not going to happen. So what you need to do is take out some of these features and still allow the customer to see the value and the benefit, so that way when you go to offer this service, they already know, hey, wait, if a little bit is good, more must be even better. So here's what I would do. I would take out the screencasts, right? I would just publish the case studies, maybe just a text blurb or something like that once a week. I would get rid of the advertising. Nobody's going to spend $300 or $500 and expect advertising, right? That's an advertising budget unto itself in many instances. We're also going to eliminate the day-to-day Facebook activity. So essentially what you're doing for them is running a contest and publishing case studies. The customer will still be able to see the benefits of Facebook marketing, and you'll have something else to upsell. So you could do this profitably for maybe $400 or $500 a month. Granted, you'd probably want to charge more, but that you could build that into your upsell. So you could at least do this profitably, even with a low margin. And that's the goal. So again, you want to email past happy clients who are eager to hear from you. So for instance, one of my past happy clients, and I mentioned him in an earlier video, a guy named Rob Gilfillan. Every time I had a new service offering, I shot him an email and said, hey Rob, could I try this out for you? He was always happy to try out a new service. Right? Hey Rob, here's a new service, want to try it out, it costs $200. Do you mind if I give it a shot? He'll either say yes or no. Most of the time he was always willing to help. So do you have that client who was always happy to hear from you and always excited for a new service? Or do you have a person who you know really needs to have the problem solved because you've talked to them in the past or whatever? Email that person. So what's the email that you're going to send? Here's the one that I always sent. It would go something like this. Hey John, I just wanted to let you know that we have created a new service for IT service companies who want to reduce their sales cycle and increase the amount of online leads they get in 30 days. That is actually my want statement in the elevator pitch, if you notice. I tell them who the service is for, IT service companies, and I tell them exactly what they want to have solved, right? They want to have their sales cycle reduced, and they want to have online leads in 30 days. Right? That's my want statement. I go on to continue. I know that you're always looking for new ways to help to get qualified leads into the hands of your salespeople. I mean, really, what IT service company isn't looking to get new leads into their salespeople? Same thing, right? What bar owner isn't looking to get new customers during happy hour? Things like that. What do you know that they want? That's what you put there. And I think this content marketing strategy will excite you. I briefly talk about what it is I'm going to do. I don't say I'm going to guest blog, I just use content marketing. And I overcome his one objection. Don't worry, I'm not trying to get you to build a blog that no one will read. I am talking about writing articles for popular publications like Forbes where your audience already hangs out. So one of the things that IT service companies object to is, well, what do I do with a blog post? It's just a waste of my time. Nobody reads it anyway. So that's one objection that I'm overcoming. I am talking about writing articles on Forbes. I mean, now we're getting very specific. I know where his clients hang out, where his customers hang out. So who doesn't want an article on Forbes, right? How does that not intrigue somebody? They have to at least kind of want to say, wait a minute, let's talk more about this, right? An article on Forbes. If you're interested in trying it out, let me know and we'll set up a call this week. Regards, Greg. That's the email. And so don't worry, that email script will be linked below this video. So that's all I have for you in this video. Validate your idea. Try to get one paying customer in the next week, and then your idea or your service offering will be validated, and we could go on and build the rest of your marketing and sales funnel in the coming weeks. Now, if you aren't able to validate the service, then you're going to have to start again. And that's not a big deal, right? It means you only wasted a week. You didn't waste a whole heck of a lot of time trying to sell a service that nobody wanted. You wasted a single week. So just start over, try another service idea, try to solve another problem that's at the top of the totem pole, and try it again. Alright, so now you know how to validate your idea. So at the end of the week, if you're able to successfully validate your idea, then guess what? You already have a client who is going to pay you money month after month after month. And that is really the goal, to get clients to pay you month after month after month. And then we can work on selling and upselling, building out your sales funnel to make sure that this isn't a fluke, and to introduce your agency to new people and sell this service again and again and again. So that's all I have for you for this week. Make sure to download all the course notes that I have with all the scripts. Make sure you check out Terry Langen's MP3. It's a great MP3, great teleseminar that she provided. And I will see you next week. All right, until then, take care, good luck, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me.